Every February 14th, the world turns red. Roses are exchanged. Love letters are written. Billions are spent in the name of romance. But beneath the chocolates and candlelight lies a story soaked in secrecy, execution, and mystery. Who was Saint Valentine? Why was he killed? And how did his death become the most romantic day on Earth? Tonight on Mbadaq TV, we uncover the hidden origins of Valentine's Day. Travel back to the 3rd century Roman Empire, an empire ruled by power, conquest, and fear. At the center of this story stands Emperor Claudius II Gothicus, a ruler desperate to strengthen his army. Legend says he believed single men made better soldiers, so he outlawed marriage for young men. But one priest refused to obey. That priest may have been Saint Valentine of Rome. According to tradition, he secretly married couples in defiance of the emperor. Love became an act of rebellion. When Claudius discovered this, Valentine was arrested, imprisoned, and eventually sentenced to death. But here's where the mystery deepens. Some historians argue it wasn't him at all. It may have been Saint Valentine of Terni, a bishop executed around the same time. Two Valentines, same era, same fate. And centuries later, their stories blurred into one. While imprisoned, legend says Valentine befriended his jailer's daughter. Some say she was blind, and he miraculously healed her before his execution on February 14, 269 AD. He allegedly sent her a letter signed "From your Valentine." Was this the first Valentine's card, or just medieval folklore? There is no surviving proof, no original letters, no confirmed historical record of the romance. Which raises the question, how much of this story is fact, and how much was created later to inspire devotion? Now the story takes an unexpected turn. Long before Valentine, Rome celebrated a festival called Lupercalia, held in mid-February. It was a fertility ritual. Animals were sacrificed. Women were symbolically struck with strips of animal hide, believed to increase fertility. It was wild, pagan, physical, nothing like modern romance. As Christianity spread through Rome, the church sought to replace pagan traditions. In 496 AD, Pope Gelasius declared February 14th as Saint Valentine's Day. Some historians believe this was an attempt to Christianize Lupercalia. If true, Valentine's Day may not have started as a romantic holiday at all. It may have been political. So when did romance truly begin? Fast forward to medieval England. The poet Geoffrey Chaucer wrote that February 14th was the day birds choose their mates. Suddenly, the date became associated with courtly love. Soon after, nobles began exchanging handwritten love notes. By the 1700s, Valentine's cards became common in Europe. By the 1800s, mass production turned them into a booming business. Love was no longer just sacred, it was marketable. Today, over 250 million roses are produced for Valentine's Day each year. Chocolate sales skyrocket. Restaurants are fully booked. Globally, billions of dollars are spent, all in the name of a man whose true identity remains uncertain. The red rose, now a symbol of passion, became popular through Victorian flower language, where different flowers carried secret meanings. But none of this existed in ancient Rome. The flowers, the hearts, the chocolates, they were layered onto the story over centuries, built upon mystery. Here's what we know. A Christian named Valentine was executed in the 3rd century. Here's what we don't know, which Valentine it was. Whether he performed secret marriages, whether he wrote a love letter, whether his feast day replaced Lupercalia intentionally. Much of what we believe comes from legend written hundreds of years later, history and myth fused together. So what is Valentine's Day really about? A martyr, a political strategy, a pagan festival transformed, or simply humanity's need to celebrate love? Perhaps the greatest mystery isn't how Valentine died, but how his uncertain story became the most powerful romantic tradition in history. And maybe that mystery is what keeps it alive.